Today we're going to be looking at two quadcopter drones, both of which take a unique perspective on the quadcopter format. The first one we're looking at today is the Chroma 4K camera drone from Horizon Hobby. This drone features a great camera, a remote control with built-in touchscreen display, and a variety of flight settings, appeasing everyone from beginners to experts. This kit comes with everything you need right out of the box. Manuals, tools, and a UV filter for the camera lens. There's also a sun visor, used to shield the display on the remote control. The camera shoots 16 megapixel images and 4K ultra high definition video. It is attached to a 3-axis gimbal for stable shots, even in gusty conditions. This drone features self-leveling and altitude sensors, as well as a dedicated GPS antenna to assist in flight. The included charger powers a battery that can last up to 30 minutes of flight time. There are 2 sets of self-tightening propellers, and finally, the ST10 Plus remote control with built-in 5.5-inch touchscreen display. This remote control runs on an Android-based operating system. There are dedicated controls to start and stop the motors, and also to engage and disengage video recording and to take still images. On the side, there is a camera tilt control. On the other side, there's a dial to control the flight speed of the drone. One of the impressive things about this drone is that it can accommodate a wide variety of flight experience. This craft has all the autonomous flight modes one would expect, such as follow me mode, tracking mode, adjustable flight boundaries, and a return to home failsafe. There are 2 advanced flight modes in which expert RC pilots will feel right at home. In these modes, the drone can perform aggressive flight maneuvers as well as acrobatics. This makes the Chroma fun to fly, but it also takes great shots. Within minutes, you can have this up and running and ready to go. Let's take a look at some of the pros. At 30-minute flight time, this is one of the longest lasting drones I've tested. 4K video, does at 30 frames per second. It also takes 16 megapixel stills. The integrated 3-axis gimbal does its job, and it does it really well. The remote control is well laid out with prominent buttons for common functions. This drone features a variety of flight modes for any type of skill level. If you're a beginner, if you're an avid RC pilot, there's a flight mode in this drone for you. Finally, there are a lot of smart safety features on this drone, including a dedicated switch to return the drone home, as well as several flight modes specifically tuned for beginning pilots. There are only a couple of cons. The controller is a little large and feels a little bulky in the hand. I wish it was a bit more streamlined. Another thing, flight data and video transmission is done over Wi-Fi, which has a limited range. This is the Sim 2 Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is specifically designed for capturing outdoor activities hands-free. It comes with its own carrying case, and everything you need is inside this case. The Dragonfly's portable design makes it easy to take with you. This drone is controlled by a watch remote and is tethered to a GPS module. We'll get to that in a second. The Dragonfly comes with a 4K camera that also takes 12 megapixel stills. It has a built-in gimbal and a built-in LCD screen. The camera can be configured via iPhone or Android app. The battery lasts 15 to 20 minutes, depending on conditions. What's unique about the Dragonfly is that its controller is a watch. There are dedicated buttons for starting and stopping the motors, taking off and landing, and a bunch of flight modes to capture your selfies and action shots, including point of interest, panorama capture, and hover modes. The watch not only controls the Dragonfly, but it also provides flight information. The Dragonfly's default mode is Follow Me, and it tracks the GPS module on an invisible tether. Wherever the GPS module goes, the Dragonfly records and follows. The Sim 2 Dragonfly has a few pros going for it. First of all, it's extremely portable. It's probably the most portable drone that we've tested in our roundup. Second, this comes with a 4K camera capable of taking 12 megapixel stills. Lastly, the Dragonfly has a variety of flight modes, which will help you capture your action shots and selfies. Now let's look at some of the cons. Sim 2 made some interesting design decisions, but not all of them are successful. The Dragonfly is controlled by a watch, but it would be nice to have a traditional remote control option. Because of its foldable design, it takes a little bit longer to set up than I'd like, specifically installing the camera. Sim 2 should consider a quick release design for future versions. The whole idea behind the Sim 2 Dragonfly is that it flies itself. Because of that, wide open spaces are recommended. The GPS module also requires a clear view of the sky, or else the drone will lose track of it and drift off. Drones are gaining in popularity, and these two are good examples of the varieties and features available on the market today. There's probably a drone out there for you. Always remember to read the manual, fly responsibly, register your drone, and happy flying.